The work we do, public health or social development, is not static. It changes.
Really, we want to be continually learning and changing what we do.
We have these cycles where you start and you forget to look at how, reflecting back, where have we come from, how do we need to change.
You're constantly revisiting new information, you're constantly checking your assumptions.
Very often it is looking just at the results of what it is you're trying to achieve and then tweaking. It also speaks to rapid iteration of insights as well, because you can see if you're achieving your impact or not.
This idea of failing fast and of creating an iterative cycle of activity is one that is beginning to, I think, get traction within programs.
Most important to note is that not all ideas that you design actually can move to pilots. You test, some of them work, some don't. The ones that work, you iterate, then we move them to pilots.
So what does success look like? How will we measure it? And what will we learn and share?
How effectively can we use data? How effectively can we use information to actually hear from the users?
You have to really vet ideas with the group, with the people you're trying to reach.
For Girl Effect, we really care about real-time feedback, insights that are authentic from girls, more agile research approaches.
So I think a lot of the routine data that we collect in programs almost solely is supply-side data, which means the numbers of people we're getting to take PrEP or the numbers of people we did circumcisions, where they were, which districts, what facilities. None of that will actually tell you what you need to know from a programmer perspective for the demand side.
There's some really interesting rapid response polling that can be done now. We do in South Africa USSD polling at the end of every episode. We had 250,000 responses. It is not scientific, but it's immediate, and it tells us if we're getting our message right, and if not, what can we do to tweak it.
When we show a naive young girl involved with someone who is older than her and ending up in a violent relationship, our audience still feel it is the girl's fault for being naive. If the girl is savvy but gets attacked, they are really in her favour. So we use our actors, her ambassadors, to start pushing out messages as soon as we get those polling numbers out.
If you wait 3 years or 5 years before you measure, before you adapt, I mean, it's too late.
So real-time data capture is really important, and it facilitates accuracy in monitoring, evaluation, helps you to review your data, helps you to review your tools, helps you to make changes very quickly, and allows for efficient program adaptation.
What we need now to do is to ensure that we keep updating those insights and updating our interventions as we go, so that we do not keep implementing something that has since been obsolete.
I don't think all of us have the capacity to do that. For example, I work in government. I might not have the capacity to work on it alone. So the need for collaboration, to be able to look at data, to do a data analytics and look at what are the people saying, how are the trends going. But I don't think it's new capacity that we do need to build, but probably more partnerships and collaboration is what we do need as we move forward.